President Uhuru Kenyatta has made affordable healthcare one of his big four agendas for his final term. This wouldn't have come at a better time since the world is heading towards universal healthcare. And right now, if we could be listening to what the president said yesterday during the governors' conference.
And indeed, to remind all of us that even as we commiserate with those who have lost loved ones as a result of the rains, the need for us all to harvest these rains so that they can be a blessing to each and every one of us during future droughts. Ladies and gentlemen, climate change is upon us. And as I will refer to later, it is for us as leaders to adapt to changing climate conditions as we move forward. Ladies and gentlemen, 8 years ago, we ushered in a new constitutional dispensation. The first priority of the Big Four is to grow our manufacturing sector and to raise its contribution to gross domestic product from 9% to 15%. Under this pillar, we will focus on the following key areas, notably agro-processing, fish processing, leather, textiles, apparels, iron and steel, oil, mineral and gas, and construction materials. Our focus is on those sectors whose value chains will provide opportunities for our people and therefore create more jobs. For example, in doubling our textile manufacturers for the AGOA export market, we expect to create upward of 100,000 jobs at various levels, from cotton farms and ginneries to stitching facilities. As you all know, last week I was in the United Kingdom to attend the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting. There, I spent most of my time pushing for Kenya's agenda to significantly raise our share of exports in the global export trade. I sought to persuade investors in agro-processing and value addition in tea and coffee, asking investors to relocate their facilities to Kenya so that Kenyan tea and coffee would be processed within our borders for the benefit of our farming communities.
So the president has been undermined on universal health care, and he has made it one of his big four agendas. And the common mwananchi may not tell what is this universal health care. Maybe if we get it from what is this universal health care, you call it UHC.
Yeah. There's so many synonyms on UHC. Some call universal health care, some call universal health coverage. So basically, what it means is health for all. Yeah, it includes everyone, irrespective of your age, your gender, your language, yeah, the tribe, your economic background. Yeah, you need to access affordable healthcare without financial constraint. without feeling, oh, will I eat in the evening? Will I make breakfast? So you need to be financially protected. Yes, that's universal health care.
Now, speaking of everyone can access health services.
Yes.
We've seen the introduction of the NHIF. It has been there, but this time around it has been pushed further, and the government has been very, very serious on this. But again, it's still, I, like a Kenyan or a common Kenyan, I'll have to pay for this.
Yes.
Now, maybe how do I cater for big conditions or conditions that may not be covered by other hospitals? I've seen specific hospitals. You can go to a certain hospital with this NHIF, limited hospitals. Okay. How then will we achieve this?
Well, NHIF is a social health insurance cover. So when we talk about social, is actually out-of-pocket prepaid service where people contribute in a pool so that the poor can actually access. So I want actually to commend our president for ensuring that NHIF is maximizes on all Kenyans. So we have a lot of benefits that so many people don't know about NHIF, and one of it, first of all, is Linda Mama program that actually covers all the pregnant women in Kenya. Yeah, so all the pregnant women, irrespective of your age, you are covered with Linda Mama program. And then another thing is the NHIF, the new NHIF cover for secondary school students who are covered. Yeah, so this ensures that there's political commitment. Yeah, the government, the executive, there's orders that Kenyans are supposed to access affordable and quality healthcare. Yes. So people can actually, we need Kenyans to enroll on NHIF, pay the 500 shillings every month, and there's a list of the services they offer, and also on these services there's specific accredited facilities. Yes.
Now, I remember one of the speeches by the founder, the president, the first president of the country, Kenyatta. When he spoke, he said you want to eradicate poverty, ignorance, and disease, and those kind of things. And over the years, over 50 years, it has been talked about health. And at this point, what significance will the universal health help every one of us? Because people have been getting sick, people have been treated, others get well, others pass away, but it is a way of life. But now, what informs the government that now this is what should be done? What informs the government to come up with this policy?
The first thing I can say is the out-of-pocket. There's no financial protection when it comes to health. Yeah. The poor, they have to look for money so that they can access health services. And remember, health is a fundamental human right. So everyone is supposed to access affordable healthcare, which is quality, yeah, not at an expensive fee, yeah, but an affordable fee. Yeah. So what inspired the president is how Kenyans were suffering. Kenyans had to contribute money. There was a lot of pay bills putting up. There was a lot of changos being called for by families. Yeah. So that one is one of the ways that the government actually said, you know what, we need to take care of our people by enabling universal health coverage. The second thing is health is actually overall. Yeah. Health is wealth. A healthy nation is a wealthy nation. Yeah. So if you get people who are healthy, the economy is driven. The economy will be okay. The economy will be stable. So we need to actually put health first, yeah, before development. Yeah. And while we want to achieve sustainable development goals, number 3 says you need to be healthy. So we need to put health first. Yes.
Now, speaking of which, the government wants to ensure that everyone is healthy for us to be wealthy.
Yes.
And we are in the third world country and we'd like to get to better places.
Yes.
Now, just to mention a few objectives of this universal healthcare.
Yes. So we have 3 broad objectives of universal health coverage. Yeah. Number 1 is equity. Everyone is supposed to access affordable healthcare. You are not supposed to be rich so that you access affordable and quality healthcare. No. This time we are saying everyone is supposed to access. So equity. Number 2 is the quality of service. Yeah, we want you walk into a hospital and you get quality, value for money. I paid 50 shillings and at the end of the day I can see the results. Yeah, so quality of these healthcare services. And then the third one is protection of financial constraints. We want to find innovative ways of coming up with funds to sustain universal healthcare. It won't be done in a day. Yeah. But we need to have strategic plan on thinking on financial protection. Yes.
Now, you talked of quality.
Yes.
We've been going to hospitals. You are told hakuna dawa. This one you can only buy street on a certain chemist.
Yes.
This one you can't find them here.
Yes.
Or okay, there are cases of referral, yes, but with the medicine you find that at times or more often you find certain medicines that are not there.
Yes.
What is the government really doing this time around to ensure that the hospitals we visit, we have all the kinds of medicines or the conditions that we could suffer, and there is treatment and there is medication for that?
So the needed, we have 5 broad needed objectives on how to achieve the broad objectives, right? And number 1 is getting finances to support the procurement of these essential drugs to the facilities. Yeah. Then we need to work on the health workforce. This includes clinical officers. This includes doctors. This includes community health volunteers who are most of the time are forgotten. Yeah. We need to capacity build, include trainings. Yeah. Include motivation. Include capacity. Yeah, so we need to make sure that these people are well catered for. They are motivated. Yeah. Another thing, service delivery. The quality of service delivery should be improved, and also it should be innovated to the new technologies. We have successful technologies. Yeah, so it should be aligned to the new technologies. Yeah, and the third one, the last one is governance. The management. There should be a sense of accountability. Clear role descriptions. Yeah, we need not to mix roles, so we need clear role description. Yes.
Now,
yes.
According to the World Health Organization,
yes,
some of the policies,
yes,
provide for minimum staffing norms, which were customized in the August 2014 Human Resource for Health Staffing norms and standards by the Ministry of Health, where this was to be achieved by employment of 12,000 health workers per year for 4 years. But the government has since employed 15,000 in 4 years. Now there's a deficit in that. Now we've experienced some, what do I call them? There have been problems, like in Kenyatta, there have been problems.
Yes.
Could we say this is one of the limitations that we are experiencing, or one of the challenges as workers or health workers, you are overwhelmed?
Now, I'm sorry to say this, that the government, most of the politicians, they're focused on, supplementing the hardware. Hardware means infrastructure, machines. And then they forgot the software, because a laptop, it's a hardware, but it needs software to work. So software in this case, we are the health workforce. They are the clinical officers, they are the nurses, they are the community health volunteers, they are the doctors, they are the consultants. So we need to make sure the ratio of a Kenyan to that of a doctor is equivalent to the WHO standards. Yeah, so we need to change our mindset. We need to tell the policymakers, please, let's concentrate on the software, stop concentrating on the hardware. You'll find maybe there are different hospitals. They are well built, yes, but inside they lack essential drugs, they lack essential skilled personnel. So we have a lot of untapped skilled personnel out here who needs to be taken in and do a good job.
Now,
yes.
As we wind up, because time is now really away from us. Now, how can we prevent the occurrence of diseases rather than treating them when they are with us? How can we prevent them?
Disclaimer, prevention is better than cure. And one of the food chain in healthcare the last food chain is community health volunteers. They can actually spearhead universal health coverage. Why? Community health volunteers go door to door, insisting on preventing. Yeah, they insist on a simple hand wash, which can prevent like 10 different diseases. So we need to focus more on preventive and promotive health rather than curative. Yes.
Now, to answer to our topic of discussion tonight,
yes,
in very few words, because
yes,
we don't have time.
Yes.
How will Kenya achieve its universal healthcare agenda?
In fact, we are on the right track. With the political commitment, the Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta, we are on the right track. Yeah. Another thing is now we have to find innovative ways of finding the finances. We need to think outside the box. Yes, we collect taxes every month. We collect taxes from businesses, but we need to find other strategic, plan to sustain the finances. Yeah. Another thing is service delivery. We need to strengthen it. Strengthen institution. Yeah. Let us have multi-sectoral approach where a partner can talk to the government and the government can talk to the partner. You see, they usually competition. We are competing. Oh, we are good in this year. Yes. Yeah. Yes. So we need to have strategic plans, yeah, and talk with the same head that, you know what, we need to achieve universal health coverage. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for your information. We need to know what to do and when. Thank you back home for keeping it Y254 News Highlights. I want to believe it has been an informative program. You now know what universal healthcare means and how we can achieve it. Thank you once again. Thank you for keeping it Y254. My name is Dereva Hillary. Have yourselves a good night.